What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is GB Merce. As you can tell, it looks like Facebook took a huge hit today. So if you're an investor, you might want to keep an eye on them for the price per share. Might drop. Usually if stocks drop, it's time to buy versus panic sell, so don't be stupid and panic sell. So this is a big question that people ask me. Why don't invest in Facebook? And I'm going to give you a few reasons why. One, I really love exchange traded funds. Okay, exchange traded funds have a ton of stocks in them. So it's a multiple, let's just give an example, a technology fund. Maybe it might have Facebook or Snapchat or like 5 or 6 other companies. So if one company takes a hit, the other companies will be fine, and usually the price per share on an exchange traded fund will be fine. The other reason I don't invest in Facebook is because they don't give off dividends. So, one, I don't really have the money to start throwing in $10,000 in Facebook. I'm sure it'll grow, and then, I'll sell it and then pay the capital gains tax if I do that. But it doesn't give off dividends. And dividends, when you reinvest the dividends, it's called a snowball effect. So, it starts growing and growing and growing and growing, and it's like a curve. So it just starts like this, and it goes all the way up when you start reinvesting the dividends. So that's another reason. I really love passive income. My philosophy is kind of like Warren Buffett, where you invest in companies and then you use the dividends as passive income and as multiple sources of income. So that's the thing. Of course, I have a 401k with my employer, but I want to make passive income, and I want my money to make money. And that's what happens when you put money in dividend stocks. The nice thing about exchange traded funds that are really, and there's some really good ones out there that follow the S&P, they give off monthly and quarterly dividends. So I normally don't touch a stock or a real estate investment trust or a exchange traded fund unless it gives off a dividend that's monthly or quarterly. And there are so many exchange traded funds out there that follow the S&P or follow the Dow or follow the Russell, and I just want to make money. Sure, putting money in one company's a thing, but exchange traded funds or mutual funds, those are actively managed. I don't have time to look at stocks all day and buy and sell. I work as a nurse. I'm more focused on my patients. I really care about my patients and my job, and I'm not gonna, panic sell or buy stocks. Even on break, I just want to relax. On my days off, I look at stocks that give off monthly dividends or quarterly dividends that I'll put money in. And really, with dividend stocks, money kind of grows on trees. It's like you plant a seed, and then it just grows. It just grows and grows and grows. So my channel is really starting to expand. I have 3 more videos on the NCLEX preparation, how to mentally prepare for the NCLEX. But really, I'm going to kick it up a notch, and everybody wants to make money. Everybody wants to learn how to make money. People want to learn about stocks and putting money in the right type of stocks to help with the retirement. And people want to learn how to lose weight. So I'm going to give you tips how to lose weight. I'm going to give you tips how to make money with stocks. I'll discuss on my channel some private rates and some companies that give off private rates. And I'll even show you videos of my success and how I'm doing with some of these companies. There's some really good ones out there that I can't wait to promote out here. And I've had success with them. As you can tell, a train's coming by. So maybe, I'll take a few seconds of a break. Okay, so that's the nice thing about dividend stocks. So they just grow and grow over time. There's some really good companies that the price per share grows, and you can have beaten in the S&P or have been right in line with the S&P, and their dividends have increased over time. So how nice would that be to start making some nice extra money each quarter or each month, and the dividends just keep on increasing when you retire? So imagine that, retiring off of like maybe dividends, $1,000 a month, and then you start making 1,100 a month, and then you start making 1,300 a month, and then it just starts growing because the price per share increases, and the dividends, and the board of directors and the companies decide to increase the price per dividend. Now, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. But my philosophy about stocks and investing in stocks is it has to give off a monthly or quarterly dividend, and it has to grow, and it has to be in line with the S&P and show consistently that it's grown. So I'm going to show you some videos of my exchange traded funds and things that I love. I'll show you the whole portfolio on it. Maybe I'll go live and do it, or maybe I'll just do, a 20-minute video and discuss each company. But that's the nice thing about exchange traded funds and mutual funds. You got people behind the scenes doing the job for you. You pay a pretty small fee, and the small fees usually go up just off the dividends, so it really doesn't touch you that much. And that's the beautiful thing about your money making money. You're paying people to have a really good portfolio. You're paying them to do the work for you, okay? I don't got all the time in the world. Hey, there's good stocks out there that give off amazing dividends. I don't have the money for all of them, but some of these exchange traded funds are pretty affordable, and they have really reputable companies that you can look into, like Invesco. One of them's Vanguard. I love Vanguard stocks. I have an M1 finance account, which I'll show you guys in the future, my portfolio, and see what you guys think. I have, I invest in Rich Uncles. I invest in Fundrise. Those are two private companies that give off rates. They've been blowing up. I'm sure you've seen on Facebook with the advertisement of Fundrise and Rich Uncles, and maybe even on your Instagram accounts you'll see Fundrise. I do believe in Fundrise. I will show you guys some information on it. But really the biggest thing about being an investor is being patient. Don't panic. And honestly, if a recession hits, that's when you buy. If something's like $40 a share and it drops down to 20 because of a recession, you bet your ass you better throw some money in there. So you should have some money off on the side too in your account. You're ready to throw in if the stock market takes a hit or it's hurting a little bit, because it's going to fix itself over time. There's some very successful businessmen and owners of companies that have taken hits and they've just rebounded. People that run circles around me, and they're brilliant people. So, stick around with some of these companies that are doing really well. And again, if you want to invest in Facebook, that's fine. But where's the dividends? You want to put money in stuff that gives off dividends. That's my philosophy. That is my personal philosophy. I want you to invest in things with dividends. And as you can see, I have my bag of stuff I just got from the groceries that I had to put away. But I really wanted to discuss this because I've had a few emails from you guys asking me if I would throw money in Facebook, or have I put money in Facebook, because I talk about and discuss about investing. So my answer is no, and my answer to you guys is look at money with, if you want to make money. Now, you can make money in the long run, if you buy and sell stuff, but I don't got time for that. I want my money to make money, and I want my investments to grow over time and give off dividends so I can flip it and take the passive income. I'm going to discuss about real estate investment trusts and why they're really good. The real estate investment trusts have actually beaten the S&P consistently, some of them that are really good, and some of them have raised a cent with their dividends for months, and they're really attractive. All the really good websites, Zacks, and everybody talks about them being a buy and a strong buy and all them. So I'm going to discuss some of those on my M1 finance account. But most importantly of all, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Why don't you make some comments? Tell me if I'm a bonehead for not putting money in Facebook, or if you agree with me that you only invest in dividend stocks. Make sure you hit the bell, and the more that you guys comment and the more subscribers I have and the more active people are on my channel, especially with investing, because I think probably August, late August, I'm going to really start discussing investing and what you should look for and the really good companies out there. So that's what I'm excited about. I really want to see people do well in life. I want to see people make money. I want to see people retire happy. I'm sick of seeing people broke as hell when they retire because they don't know how to invest. Or they just spend money on cars and all these things and they really can't afford it and they're living paycheck to paycheck. Really, that's not the way to go in my opinion. I like to live a good lifestyle, but I don't want to be stupid with my lifestyle as well. I mean, I don't care if you're a YOLO person or whatever you want to do. I'm not that type of person. And really, if I'm dating somebody like that, that's a really big turnoff. That's living the paycheck to paycheck and they have a really good salary, but they just spendthrift. I think that's crazy. But anyways, you guys have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your week. I worked 4 out of 5 days being a nurse, so I'm exhausted. And again, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and let me know what you think of this channel. Thanks. Bye.